Hello, I am Archivist Zarin, and welcome to my study. And today, I am already regretting my life choices, and the stream hasn't even been 5 minutes yet. But we're playing Lethal Company. Now, I just got this game not too long ago, like, I don't know, 2 days ago? The night of 2 days ago, so I guess more like a day ago. Because we kind of played it until like 1 a.m. But basically, my brother and his fiance got me this game, and they were like, hey, we need to play this together. So we did, for like 3 hours. And it was a lot of fun. But they're not online right now. And I kind of wanted to play the game more. So I was like, it can't be too hard to solo it, right? Like playing with other people was fun. But you can just play it alone, right? There's nothing against that. So I wanted to try it out. But I suspect that it'll be a lot harder than I originally anticipated. Although I have set it to push to talk because I won't be actually talking to anyone in game. I also have it set to LAN or LAN. I don't know which way people generally say it, but I just say LAN. So I have it set to LAN because I'm not hoping to actually group with anyone in this endeavor. And as with most horror games that I stream, it's probably going to be a short stream. Because I can't handle horror for very long. I mean, I handled this for 3 hours when I had other people around, but that was a different circumstance. You know, when you're playing a horror game alone, it's a very different experience than when you're playing with other people. So I'm not really sure how long I'll be able to hold up under the scrutiny of this game. But we'll just have to see. So I know the basics. I know the enemies somewhat. I know what the items do, kind of. I haven't used any melee weapons yet. I don't know if I should. I've seen a lot of memes about, like, the guy with the shovel running in to get killed in the dumbest ways. So I don't know if using a melee weapon is, like, the strat to go for, or if it's something that is memed on because it's such a dumb idea. I'm not sure. So we'll just... I think I'm just gonna go in without a melee weapon, and we'll see what happens. But first we need to, like... Yeah, I had a test save file to see if soloing would actually work, and it does. So we'll just write over that. And get right into it. Oh. This is the same save file. Never mind, we need to... We need to not do that. Because... Let's see, how do we... I guess we just go to save 2. Because I don't know how to... Unless I go into settings. 1 second. Because yeah, I was doing a bit of testing, but I don't really want to keep the progress from the last time I was testing it. Although maybe the only way to... Because I was looking in settings for a second. That's why I went to the BR back screen. Or BRB. Why did I say BR back? I guess it's like B right back, so when I started with B, my mind auto-corrected to back, but I still said R instead of right. My brain is messed up sometimes. Anyways, oh yeah, I guess we're just gonna go for save file 2, which I like that it gives us multiple save files. So yeah, that'll be good, and I'll just play this one solo off stream until I die. But yeah, now the issue is, when it comes to playing this solo, the main threat... Shut up. The main threat is basically that you're gonna end up... You're gonna end up dying at some point. Like, you can't really avoid that. And if you're the only person here, you lose instantly if you die. So, you know, when you have multiple people, the other ones can carry on and get to the ship, and you can survive another day, and then you revive, because at the end of the day, you always revive. But that's not how it works in solo. So we're gonna be stuck basically on our own, and if we die, we're just, that's it, game over. So that'll be fun. That'll be good times. So I'm probably just gonna go in with a pro flashlight. So let's see, first door, and then pro flashlight. Confirm. Alright, so we get one pro flashlight. I know some people like to go in to the first job without any items, but personally, I like being able to see. Yeah, it's kind of something I enjoy. You know, it's not for everyone, but you know, it's I like it. So let's see. None of that looks very nice. But generally, I think I start on VOW because it doesn't have any, you know, modifiers on it. And I don't know if it's always like that, because personally, the last, like, time that I was testing it, VOW also didn't have any modifiers. So I don't know if that's, like, this is the setup every time you start a new game, or if it's randomized and I just happen to get a similar setup every time. I don't know. But let's do info. Let's see what assurance is like. Jagged and weathered terrain. Is this the one with the canyons? I'm not a fan of the canyons. So let's just go with VOW for the moment. A good easy map to start out on. Although we get the forest giants on VOW, which not a fan of. Although last time when I was testing, they didn't prove to be an issue. Let's see. We get a lot of fauna on this map. It's the forest map with the forest giants. So I think the main threat is probably going to be them. And whatever else we find inside the facility itself. So once we press start game, we'll basically be on our own. And I'm a bit hesitant, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm really not good with horror games. Have I mentioned that? I think I have. I don't know why I keep playing them. I mean, as I said, this one wasn't bad at all, except, you know, that was with other people, you know? Alright, so first things first, we need to get our shipment, which I think spawns over here? Or maybe it's randomized. But we need to get our flashlight first thing, because I learned the hard way that if you enter the facility without your flashlight, or without picking up... Oh, there's one of the nests. I don't want to deal with those. Oh, yep, it's right over here. And there we are. Thank you. Yeah, so if you enter the facility without picking up your shipment, it just leaves without you. I learned that the hard way. I don't know if it comes back or not. I basically just restarted when that happened because I was like, no, my flashlight. Oh, hi. It's one of you. I don't like you guys. I don't think it'll be an issue. Also, I hate this bridge because I don't know what, like, factors go into it collapsing. All I know is one time when we were all together and all trying to walk across the bridge, it collapsed on us. And I didn't like it. Well, I got across, actually. I was the only one that got across. Yeah, it's like I made it to the other side just barely. And everyone else fell. They didn't die, but they did get injured. Okay, we gotta jump. I hate the jumps. By I hate them, I mean I'm not good at them. That's why I hate them. Okay, we got a dead end. Doesn't look like there's any loot down here. Just keep scanning and everything will be fine. Is this openable? No, that's just a wall. Oh, man. Ah. Well, well, that's good to know. We got one way that's a jump, the other way that's a turret. I don't feel confident outrunning a turret in my current state. So jump it is. Although I'm also not confident about the jump. You freaking what? Or was that the beam? I'm gonna assume that was the beam and not let it get into my head. Bracken. Okay. I know what the Bracken is. We fought the Bracken once. I don't know how dangerous it is. But because we're alone, I don't want to mess with it, honestly. So here's the plan. We are going... do I go back to the ship first? I do have one piece of item. I have one item. It's like a cookie sheet or something. I don't know how much money that'll actually fetch us, though. And you know, this game, it really does not go easy on you. Even if you're alone, it doesn't lower the quota. It's just like, oh, you decided to go in with one person instead of 4? Well, good luck getting 130 schmackerinos on the first 3 days. So we're gonna go for the fire exit and hope that this is not next to the Bracken or the turret. Okay. That's an issue. I did not get a good look at what that was. All I heard was footsteps and my heart rate jumped to like 500 and then I escaped. Was that the flea? Because doesn't the flea like normally not cause much of an issue? Though I don't have a weapon. I think the flea is only easy if you have a weapon because it chases you around. So what do? We either need to face the... I think the Bracken's probably the easier of the threats. Because, I mean, at least the Bracken, it backs off when you come at it. Let's try to head up... Oh, so you just fly away. Okay, you're not an issue. So let's try to head back up. Is that me? I think that's me jumping on the rocks. We can't go up this way. Okay, we need to go around. But let's drop this off at the ship, see how much it's worth. Probably not nearly enough. And then we're gonna go back to Bracken country. Let's see, we got some locusts. Oh. Yeah, I think the locusts are nothing. I think. Excuse you. Whatever that was sounded terrifying, and I don't want to meet it. I wonder if there are eyeless dogs in the forest map. I don't think I've seen them here before, but usually don't stay all that late. I've only seen giants here. Let's... 31. Actually, that's surprisingly good. Didn't think we'd be getting that much off of just a singular cookie pan. Alright, but we have to go back. Just wanted to drop that off. Ooh, we could go... Now this place isn't very promising. We could go for the nest, and then just run before it gets late and the giants appear. You know what? We're not gonna make enough money unless we do. We're running. I have no idea how to do this, by the way. Oh gosh, painful. We're leaving. We're leaving early. I don't know how much this is worth. 60? Nice. Oh gosh. Alright, well, we got a light. So we got our, you know, shipment in, and we got $100. That's most of the way to the quota already, first day. And I'm alone, which is making it significantly more terrifying. Yeah, I probably could have explored the route with the Bracken a bit more, but I got a bit spooked, so I just ran off as fast as I could. Alright, well, time doesn't go because we're in orbit. I have been wondering what happens if you open the door, because it lets you hover over an open door. but we're like in space, I think. So I don't think that would end well. If it even lets us. So let's look at moons again. See where we can go. March is no longer flooded. Let's see the info on the March. I think these lower ones are more difficult. Oh, it's the twin moon of Vow. Interesting. Fauna unknown. Constant drizzling weather. And its terrain is more expansive. I don't know what that means. Also, I would keep seeing experimentation. I assume that's... I don't know what that is. Oh, it is a planet. Okay. Weird name for a moon, but arid, low habitability, worsened by industrial artifacts. Not discovered for quite some time due to its close orbit around gas giant Big Grin. However, it appears to have been used in secret. Okay, I guess this is the desert map, right? It says arid. Either it's the desert map or it's the canyons map. I don't like the canyons map, but I won't know until I try it, because when I was playing it with my brother, he was always the one to navigate. So I don't know any of the names of the places we went. So I'm just kind of going off of what I can tell from here. So I guess let's head there. See what this place is like. We have our flashlight, so we can do anything, I'm sure. Man, but it was pretty clutch for me to actually manage to get the nest. I was very scared, and I actually made that jump. I really was not sure I would have made that jump. So, yeah, thick haze. That's just great. I guess we have no choice though, because I gotta get in there and see which map this is. Oh, it's this map. Okay, I like this map. This map's fine. We didn't buy any items, so he should be fine. You know, I keep thinking there'll be items like on top of this thing, but I don't think there ever are. I've looked like 4 or 5 times. I've never seen any. You know, honestly, I could have just kept going back to Vow and trying to find nests. Because those things are worth quite a bit. I mean, 69 for just one nest. That's quite nice. I wonder if you have multiple people and you find multiple nests, could you all just, like, grab them at once and all converge at the ship and get a small fortune? Probably. Oh, great. This is the worst part, entering the facility for the first time, because you don't know what to expect. There could be something right there. Oh, great. Great. Is that a path? No, that's just a wall. Okay, good. Just keep scanning. Just keep scanning. And if it says new creature added to thing, you run. It's essentially what the plan is. Okay, let's take this back. I need to turn this off. I really hate that it does that. Oh, I can't turn off my flashlight with my hands full. And it makes sense. Still hate it though. Okay, back in. Don't like that haze. What is hiding inside the haze? Okay, there's a jump. Haze jump, I do not like those. Not one bit. Alright, and this is a dead end. Okay, I can kind of see through that. Excuse you. Maybe we try the fire escape? Because I don't like the idea of having to jump through the haze and not know what's on the other side whatsoever. That seems like a death trap to me. Especially because I just heard a sound from that direction. It's like, do I want to die? Is that? But we can attempt the fire escape. Oh, there's another main entrance. Man, this place is big, isn't it? And my flashlight's been on this whole time. I always forget that. Whenever my hands are full, then my flashlight can just stay on if I had it on before. But fire escape. Now, the one good thing about the fire escape is it starts you pointing towards the exit, so if you just hold E, you get out of there ASAP. But I don't know what's through this door. Let's have the flashlight on. Nope. Puts me in Steam, and I heard stompy stomps. I do not like either of those things. So, other main entrance? Well, we have an axle. And that does get us above quota. So in theory, we could just go back right now. But, you know, if you're not shooting for excellence, what are you really doing? We gotta make some profit here. Alright. It said main entrance was over this way. I don't see what it was going on about. There's a ladder here. Let me through. There's a ladder. I want the ladder. I can make that jump. So what's down here? And why did it say main entrance and now it doesn't? Is that a bug? Or is it just... Oh, quicksand. Quicksand. Okay. Not going that way. That... I don't know why that jump scared me so much. It actually might be because, back when I was playing with my brother, it was one time where I was just walking down a hallway and I heard a slurping noise and then I was dead. So I am afraid of slurping noises now, I guess. It's a completely rational fear. Alright, well, this is an inopportune area. And, you know, maybe someday I'll be good enough to be able to work with inopportune situations, but for now, we're above quota. I'm leaving. Because I don't want to have to do the steam jump. You know, I feel that's a perfectly reasonable thing to not want to have to do. Plus, we're still in the early game. Ugh. So as long as I'm meeting quota, I'm happy. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I am partially just using this for, you know, just making it, you know, getting more experience with the game, learning how to avoid things, and all that kind of stuff. So we could go back to the same place, which wouldn't be the same place, but it would be the same map type. But let's... Oh, assurance is fine now. What is assurance like? Oh yeah, that's the jagged one. That must be the one with all the canyons. I'm not a fan of it, just because of how far away the facility is from the ship. It makes life a lot more difficult. So let's head back to Moons. So Vow is stormy. We can't go back to Vow. What's offense? Offensny. That's a lot. Believed to have splintered off of his cousin Assurance. Okay, so they're cousin moons. Similar jagged and dry conditions. Uh-huh. Asteroid moon. Interesting. Should know it's not for the faint of heart. That is not what you want to hear in a horror game. Let's, go back to Moons, even though it's... Yeah, I think the top three are, like, the easiest. And I think that's why you usually go to those first. Well, we've been to Vow and Experimentation. I could go to assurance. Actually, we're still at experimentation, aren't we? Yeah. So we could just go back in. Because I kind of feel like, I mean, the door is close. Wait, I can turn this off? Interesting. Didn't let me switch cameras. Because the door is pretty close to us. There's not a lot of enemies outside. At least as far as I know. There might be the blind dogs, but... Or the eyeless dogs, I think they call them. But... That's not too bad. You know, you just kind of sneak past them. Do any of these buttons do anything? No. Unfortunate. Yeah, so let's just land again. See if we get a better map this time. That isn't all steam and jumps and brackens. Alright, no, the last one was brackens. This one wasn't brackens. Let's try this again. We did get an axle though. So that alone was pretty nice. But yeah, I need to remember to turn off my light whenever I'm going to pick up something that's going to take up both hands. Although, I guess, is it better to be stuck with your light on or be stuck with your light off? I suppose I'd need to consider whether or not I will need my light on the way back. Because if I do need it, I probably want it to be on the whole time. Not having anyone on the radar is a bit of an issue. Don't hear anything. Got some jumps. Okay. So far everything's separated from us by jumps other than this direction. I need to remember to keep looking up. Because there's a guy that falls in your head. That's the slurpy dude. I don't like these tunnels. I hate the tunnels. Like these places, I'm fine. These ones I'm A-okay with, but the tunnels, no. Not okay with tunnels. There's nothing. There's literally no loot in this starting area. We need to do a jump. Let's see, do I even need to sprint for this? Probably. Oh man, and that's gonna be... actually, I probably could have just jumped over the railing, couldn't I? Okay. Is that a normal noise or is that an enemy noise? There's no doorway over here. Nope. Nope. The ambiance is picking up. I don't like it. Go away. I don't know if that means anything, but I don't like it. We got metal. Nothing's coming after us so far. Can I just jump over the railing? I can. Well, kind of. Dead end. Okay. Nope. 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 We're leaving. We're leaving. I don't know what the heck that was. But it opened a door. Excuse you. I keep hearing my own footsteps and thinking it's something else. I am not made for horror games on my own. Why did I think this was a good idea? I'm supposed to play this with like 4 people, and I'm just like, you know what? One is you know, if you write 1 in that kind of like fancy way, it kind of looks like a 4. But that's not good reasoning. I mean, it's only been half an hour. I'm already like dying inside because too much adrenaline. Okay. I can't pause the game. I need to explain it a bit later. But fire exit. Okay. This is just right here. That's where the door was. Okay. I guess since I'm going to be walking back to the ship right now, I can explain what I was wanting to explain. I don't know if this is just me. It might just be me. But I think this is just human nature. I think this is a human thing. Whenever I hear approaching footsteps, like in any circumstance, really, even if I'm just walking outside and I hear someone like jogging behind me, it sets off fight or flight, like immediately at 100% severity. Also, we only got a metal sheet this run. This place doesn't have much loot, does it? I can just jump down. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's just me, but I think that's just a unanimous human experience that everyone has, is that rapidly approaching footsteps are like the most fight or flight response activating thing that has ever existed. We're leaving. Right about now. 21 bucks. That's not great. But I really need to get used to this game. Until I do, I'm gonna be running away very quickly when the situation is not optimal. But to be fair, all these maps have just been like dead ends and smoke and enemies, which I guess is what most maps are. And to be fair, there, I think the enemy was just a flea. I think. But also, we're still above quota. That's why I didn't push too hard to get more money. Alright, well let's... Does it already take us automatically?
To sell your scrap metal
Let's see.
and other goods. You have 0 days left to meet the profit quota. You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
Alright, let's... Oh, I'm too scared to type, apparently. Yeah, so basically, when I entered that door, and I just hear the step, 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 I'm just like, it just immediately, my heart rate shoots up to 1,000,000, and I just run. I can't think, I just do. It is terrifying. I don't know why I have such an issue with it. But like, if I see something, that's mostly fine. If I know there's something out there that I'm like trying to sneak around, that's fine. If something attacks me, that's, you know, mostly fine, because at least, you know, especially in this game, if something attacks you, you know you're dead, pretty much. But specifically when it comes to the footsteps, it is horrifying, and I hate it. Even though I know that the flea thing is almost harmless. You just kind of need to run away from it. Okay, 1 second. I need to get the axle. Unloading is definitely easier with multiple people. You can usually get it in one go if people are efficient with what they're holding. Except for that one time where we got like... I don't know why, but the place had like 4 or 5 different engines. Pick it up. I don't want to hit it too many times. We'll just hit it at regular intervals until it does something. As I was theorizing, because I've seen videos of what happens if you click this too many times in a row. I was actually theorizing that they made the thing not appear very readily, and actually at like the perfect interval that people will start to get impatient and will press it too many times. It's like they were doing it on purpose to set you up for failure, essentially. Okay, I heard it open. Slurp. Alright, good. We get money. Not much more than the quota, but... yeah, 161. That gives us about 31 bucks to do stuff with. Oh boy. This game, I'm telling you, I don't even know... I don't know how long I can play this alone. You know, I went 3 hours with people. I just don't even know. This is terrifying to me. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I also haven't eaten today, so that I was planning on a fairly, as short a stream as one could hope for. Oh, I can't type anything in here yet. I need to actually leave the planet. But yeah, I was planning on probably at most like a 1.5 to 2 hour stream, which is kind of why I chose a horror game, because if it's gonna be a short stream anyways, I might as well go for a game that's gonna make me want to do a short stream. Quota reached. Wow. New profit quota, 236. Fun. Let's see what the moons have for us today. Flooded, stormy. Assurance is the only one that's fine on the first ones. Actually, yeah, Assurance and Rend are the only two that don't have special effects. So yeah, I heard from my brother's fiance that you don't want to do Eclipsed. That Eclipsed is not a good idea. But I also don't like Flooded because I kind of know what that does, and it doesn't sound fun. So let's go with Assurance. Wait, and do I get to keep all my money? Because it said new... Wait. Yeah, 196. So even though I'm hitting the quota, I can spend the quota too. I kind of thought the quota took the money out of your bank. Well, let's try to do one more round, one more quota at least. Well, let's go to the store. What else do we need? You know, usually when we were in a group, we'd get walkie-talkies and someone would stay back at the ship and inform us of issues, which really makes you feel a bit more secure if you know there's someone looking out for you. But I don't know what half of these are. Extension ladder, I know those are nice. You can like bonk people on the head with them. Radar booster. Oh, does that make our scans more efficient? I do like scanning a lot. I could get a shovel, just hit things over the head. I mean, that would probably be good for things like the flea, but for 99% of the enemies, that's not going to be a valid way of going about it. Like the bracken, that's not going to work. The spring head guy does not work. I think I actually heard that someone... I think I heard someone saying you do not want to be the only one looking at a spring head and try to hit it. I guess it kind of makes you like look away from it for a second and then you die. So it doesn't help much. The lockpicker might help, but I don't know if that's multi-use or not. So... Then of course there's the ship upgrades. Hazard suit. Isn't that what I'm already wearing? Selection of ship decor rotates per quota. We could get the cozy lights. I wonder if these actually like carry over between games. Because I can't imagine someone spending 140 dosh on cozy lights just to die in the next round and lose it. So I'm not sure. But I mean, I have nothing else to be spending my money on other than maybe a shovel. And even then, that would reduce my capacity for carrying things, and since I'm the only person carrying things in and out, we might not want to. So let's actually check out the cozy lights. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna die soon anyways. Might as well die while being cozy. Use the light switch. Ah. I see. Oh, that is cozy. That's actually really nice. This place, I don't know how it does it. But you know, like you got, where's the light switch? There it is. You got like regular lights, and it kind of makes you feel a bit stressed, a bit cramped. But then the second you turn on the cozy lights, it's like, ah, that's nice. That's very nice. I like that. You know, it's very cozy. I don't know. I don't know. Did they do like scientific research into what makes you feel cozy, and thus design these around that? Because I don't know how they did it. Maybe it's like a placebo effect. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to assurance. No, we're probably gonna die, but you know, the sooner we die, the sooner I don't need to deal with brackets anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and this is a canyon land. Ship, thank you. I realize that the ship is right here. That's nice. Though now I'm kind of sad I have to leave the cozy lights. I kind of just want to stay in the ship where it's cozy and safe. They're not always safe, but at least it's cozy. It feels safe. Oh gosh, I need to find my way through the canyons. I never remember where the entrance is over here. But I guess I can try to kind of muscle memory my way through it, because I think you go left of the scaffolding, right? Oh, that's a nest, right? Yeah. We could snatch the nest and run at the end if we really wanted. But that's a long run from the ship. I don't know if we'll be able to make it back in time. Okay, yeah, main entrance this way. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but you know, I have like a set limit to how much horror game I can do, because the anxiety, it just builds up. It's not like I look at cozy lights for a bit and it just goes away and then I'm back to normal. No, it keeps building and building and building until I'm not playing the horror game anymore. The stress, it just does not go down. Oh, I didn't refresh my flashlight. Don't hear anything. Good start, good start. Really? Back rooms looking. Alright. I don't think anything's in there. It's just the back rooms. That's all it is. Alright, that's nothing, I don't think. What was that? Oh, it's a mine. Okay. What the heck was that? Don't like any of this. I'm leaving. I'm taking what I got. I'm putting it outside. And yes, this is just an excuse to sit outside for a minute and catch my breath. Because what the heck were those noises? I mean, it sucks because I don't recognize the noises. It's like normally I'm fine if I recognize what it is and know how to deal with it. But there's so many noises. You know, like I read a thing about what the enemies are and how to deal with them. But I only can recognize them by sight. I haven't played enough to recognize what sounds each of them make. So when I hear something, I'm like, what is it? What is it? I don't know how to deal with it. Am I gonna die? But I should know that having to enter the place again just makes life 10 times harder. Because then I need to worry about is the enemy sitting right outside the thing. I don't know how much more I'll find in here. Is that a door down there? It is. Oh, but this was nothing, was it? Yeah, this was just the dead end. What are you? Why do I keep hearing noises? I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. This is the only way left. We need to hit the quota or else we're dead either way. Might just be the mines. I should not be heading towards the ominous sounds, should I? Okay, this... What are you? Is that just the mines? Oh, no. Nope, that was the thing. I saw it. You saw it. I saw it. We all saw it. I'm leaving. Because I think I know what that is, and that makes it 10 times worse. Because that's the... that was the face hugger, right? I'm fairly certain it was. He's a little wormy guy. He's just crawling around on the floor. And I'm pretty sure that's a thing that if you get close to it, it'll just jump on your face and you die, like, instantly. Not instant. It takes, like, 10 seconds of agony, but you know what I mean. It's pretty much a death sentence. Okay, so where was that nest? We didn't get much... Get out of here. We didn't get much money in there, so I think... Excuse you. I think as a last resort, we're gonna take that nest and run, because otherwise we're not gonna meet the quota, so... You know, the bees can hate us as much as they want, but... Oh gosh. Not in an opportune location. I got it. I think. Ship. Where's the ship? There's the ship. We're out of stamina. We're out of stamina. And we're dead. Yeah, I was too far away from the ship. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think someday when I actually have friends that have this game, I'm gonna be able to do longer streams of this. But I can't really explain how it feels inside my chest whenever I play this, and it's like, oh, wait, we're not dead? I mean, we're dead, but... Huh? We respawned. Isn't it usually game over? Oh no, I guess it's only game over if you don't meet the quota. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, soloing is definitely a lot more, doable than I thought. I thought if you died, it was just game over right there, because no one escaped. But, no, that's fine. But yeah, very short stream. Because, as I was saying before I realized I'm still alive, it just hurts. It's like anytime I play horror games, it's like you can feel the stress and anxiety just build up inside your chest cavity, and it just feels weird, and it's difficult. But yeah, I was planning on a short stream, just not this short. But definitely, if I can get some people to play it with me, some people I know, because I was considering, oh, I could just play online and get random people, and I'd probably do that perfectly fine if I was playing alone, like, not streaming, but it's always a gamble when you have open mic, like proximity mic, and you're playing with other people, and like random people, because they could just say any sorts of things that get you canceled, or they could play music over the mic that is DMCA or something. It's just too dangerous. You can't do that. But certainly if, like, Morg or Void wanted, or both of them wanted to get the game and play it with me, I'd be open for that. I'm pretty sure they're not here currently because, you know, Morg always says that she usually wakes up later and can't catch my streams until, like, a few hours in. So I'm fairly certain they're not here, but yeah, if they somehow at some point hear this, I would be open for, if they wanted to have the game and play it with me, I'd be good with that. Or, of course, I have a couple other people that probably like the game, and I can probably put together a small team of people I know. But until that point, I am horror gamed out for the moment. I'm sorry it was so short. I just playing this solo is a completely different feeling, you know, because when you're with other people, it's almost like a social thing where it pushes you forward, and you're like constantly able to do better things because there's somebody else there with you, and it makes life easier. But in this case, it's like I'm just alone, and it's terrifying, and I'm trying to be like super cautious, which means I'm not even getting a lot done. So I need to meditate on what I have learned today, and carry it into whenever I play this game next, because oh my gosh. It also doesn't help that because I haven't eaten, my limbs are starting to go all fuzzy. Now, I haven't mentioned this. Some people have said that I should probably talk to a doctor about it at some point, but I've noticed that if I talk a lot in the morning without having eaten, like a significant amount of stuff, I end up getting like static in my extremities, specifically generally in my hands, and then sometimes in like my neck area. So I don't know why that happens. My guesses, I haven't talked to any medical people, but my guesses are like blood sugar, maybe? You know, if you haven't eaten anything that day and you keep talking and expending energy, I guess you have blood sugar issues. I don't know. Other people I've talked to say they don't have that, so I have no idea what's going on there. But because I woke up late today, I slept through my alarm. I'm now getting all fuzzies because I wasn't able to eat before the stream. So definitely I need to go before the fuzziness spreads and I maybe die or something. I have no idea. So we're just gonna go. We're already at the ending screen, so I don't know why I'm explaining it like it's not evident that we're ending it. But yes, I'll probably be back to this, because no matter how terrifying it is, I do always have a fun time playing this game. My capacity for horror is just not nearly high enough yet. Although, it's getting better, honestly. Like, it may not seem like it, but I do think that over time I will improve, and my, you know, the longevity of me being able to play horror games on stream will increase as I go along. Kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like Markiplier, where after a certain time he just kind of became, like, apathetic. Like he stopped being scared as much by horror games and then can just play them for hours on end. That's the point I need to get to, is just being able to play horror games whenever I want for however long I want. But until then, it's gonna be short horror streams, because yeesh. Anyways, that's it. I should stop talking. I'll see you guys next time, when hopefully I'll have a more clear idea of what I'm wanting to play, and actually be able to play something for a significant amount of time. But that'll be tomorrow, because today's like Monday, right? Yeah. You'd think I'd know that because it's the first day of the week, but yeah, so tomorrow's Tuesday. I should be streaming. Should be great. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.